Hey guys, this is Belairstarcraft with a new game for you. It's out of an ESL Clanwar int versus Tdg, the Dead Generation. And yes, this is an ESL Clanwar and int. I don't really know that team. It's pretty new and has no game history yet in the ESL Clanwar. So this is the second game of the best of 3. The first game was pretty, I have to admit, it was lousy. Tdg Funk has an easy win with his mothership core harassing with 2 zealots, and he's done pretty much damage. So I'm excited what these both players here bring in the second game, and I'm casting in English because the gamers they are facing are English. Tdg is a German clan, so I want to do that because so the player can see what they played here and can watch the casted games too. So let's watch the game now. Tdg Funk is starting down here on the left side as the blue Protoss, and right over here is the red is the red Zerg Fluidlogic, and yeah, we are on the map Cloud Kingdom, and yeah, I think pretty much of you should know this map. 2 Salaga watchtowers in the middle of the map. Much chokes are blocked off with destructible rocks, and we got some natural expansions over here, and wide open third as well. And this matchup here will be PvZ. And what we see here is the first probe is already harassing in the Zerg base, searching for some drones to roast, but yeah, no victory yet. New drone is directly sent to the probe to harass it, making sure that here's nothing really to happen. And meanwhile, the first overlords are heading over to Funk's base, and he's going for Nexus first again. That's what he did in the last game too, and we see Logic is playing pool is playing pool first and then the hedge. So no real fast macro gaming from him. It's just some more saver against early aggression. But if you might watch the last game, it's wouldn't come out good if you play it wrong. So Funk had pretty much of a good punch there, so that Logic calls it GG and was out. I'm excited how this runs this second game, because now the players know some kind of how the other one is playing. Just a few minutes, but sometimes it changes something, and we see the Nexus of the Protoss is here, and Logic's first expansion is there as well. First queen is already down, and this probe is chased by Zergling, which steals the kill from the queen. She must be pretty pissed off. So what do we have here? Protoss is now on 2 base. Has 1 gate, is on 2 gas. At the cybernetics core has 1 cannon down here at his wall to get down Zerglings, which might run through there if there was enough. But Logic has no idea of getting in there at the moment. He's just droning up and getting speed for his lings. And on the other side, there's a forge. Merging the +1 for the ground units of the Protoss. Third gas is there as well, and this wall is pretty close here with the last pylon. Here's just 1 hexagon of space in between, and there it is. The mothership core, one of the new units in HOTS, pretty well used of the high Protoss players. These are matches just from master players plus They're pretty good, I really have to admit. And oh, ay. There it goes in. This Zergling has to retreat to his base and tell everyone what happened here. Big laser guns, pew pew, going on the map. And we have... Oh! Logic already has invented his overlord speed, so overlords are much faster around the map, so he can gain more scouting information, and maybe he can save some of them because they can retreat much more faster. You see it here. One is attacked by the sentry, and because of the speed, he is able to get away. And the mothership core here is already... Oh, there's a drone which should become the third of the Zerg, but already been hit it once. No problem there. This queen is going for the mothership core to get it down. Drove it away already, so no real damage done here this time. And meanwhile, we see here this overlord still watching you, and we got 10 Zerglings here on the way. Just one cannon. Maybe they can sneak in here and Funk's base, and they are in here at the end. Yes, there's no cannon, and now there's some Zerglings in his workers. No probe fallen yet, and he's going to the natural, but there's a weapon of some sentries. Still no damage dealt. One sentry gone down, I think, and one worker. So this is pretty much cleaned up. Was that a pylon which was broken up? Okay, so no real damage done here by Logic, but so he saves his third, is able to macro a little bit better, and so Protoss is taking this third as well. But his army looks pretty small. Just got a bunch of sentries. But at the worker tab, you see they are pretty much on the same point. Around 60 workers, and here the links are back. Ay. There it goes into the third, but the Zerglings are driven away. And oh, this is so bad. This overlord just was there to get some creep on the ground where the Protoss can warp in a nexus, and so he does other things. He's just building gates now to get a wall off here for the next Ling run by. And the Zerg is now switching up his tech. He's playing Hydras, getting the range upgrade for the Hydras, the first death upgrade. Building 2 new hedges. One is over here, and I think the second one is a macro hedge somewhere. And he's trying again to sneak in here and doing some damage, but I think Funk is really aware of it. There's no real way to get in here. The Hydralers already got their speed done, and oh. We see the first 6 swarm hosts on the field. Meanwhile, the Locust long life upgrade is into the play. So the Locust that the swarm hosts spawn live much longer. The first 6 ones, yeah, maybe you can do some damage with it. And if Funk does not get scouting information or enough Colossi ready until the swarm hosts are here, I see bad things to come for him. But he's already doing it. Extended turbulence upgrade is 1/4 through. First Colossus is here, and he's chrono boosting all this tech to get as much Colossi out as he needs, because they range out the Locust which the swarm hosts spawn. And if he don't get M down, it could be pretty devastating to fight against these monsters here. Let's see how this figures out. It seems like Logic wants to attack here at the third of the Protoss. Now the first Locusts are spawning, And getting their first kill, the first Stalker is down. And the second one is down as well. Just one Coloss down here, the second one is there. Still no extended ambulance upgrade, it lasts so long. But the +3 upgrade for the ground forces is almost there. So maybe he can get enough damage done to this Locust so that they don't do as much damage as they could. And the next 4 swarmers here to join their friends into the ground. Oh, now he really got a problem. Maybe he just should do something about them, because they cannot touch air. And here are no real units, because the Zerg wants to attack here at the second wall of Funk. And now it's really hard for him to keep his base safe. There's going down a cannon. He's just one Coloss and the Mothership Core defending this wall. Meanwhile, the Zerg is getting him to run from point to point, because you don't really know where to engage or just save his base. Brutal strategy by Logic here. And this Locust set deals so much damage with 1-1, 13 damage in range 3. But these are units for free, they just spawn all over again. And Logic kind of retreats. Oh, goddammit, I missed the warp in of some zealots here, which are shredding this eco line here to shreds. But okay, not much damage dealt here. I just got 3 workers now. Meanwhile, this attack here is going on. But where are the Locusts? They're back here. 3 Colossus here. With 3-2 almost ready. And we see a tech switch from Logic. He's going for Ultralisk next. I really don't see how this game will end. Fang already taking his 4th down here, but the Zerg is aware of that, and here pretty much corrupt us to end this Nexus here. And even if here are some cannons, there's no army to fight against. One Coloss is going down here because of the Locust Harris, and the army of the Zerg is here pretty... nice blink here, he gets so much Corruptors out here. But now the Locust just taken up away. They had already taken down this wall here almost. Some cannons got down here as well. And the Colossi here are really encountered. There's no match for them. So much Corruptors here, and all these Hydras with Locust support take down one unit after the other one. We have 150 supply on the blue side against 200 on the Zerg side, which is a real macro mode. Just throwing units in after and after, and just not really match for it. He is just replacing his Mothership Core, building one new Colossi, and that's all about it. No even DTs, he's just one Coloss and 4 Stalkers left to attack here. The 4th Nexus goes down. Meanwhile, all this Locust here is still attacking the natural of the Protoss, and he's in pretty bad position. He got no real tech to deal with this Zerg army. Logic does a really nice game compared to his first game against Funk. And I think this is pretty much done, and we're gonna see a 3rd map here. Just waiting for the GG. This is Funk just lost too much here. Got almost 16,000 minutes lost. He got much workers, but he's behind in supply, in 100 army supply. This is no real disadvantage he can get back into the game. The first Ultralisk are here as well. He just got some Archons, two Colossi here. Another Ultralisk is joining this fight, and all these swarm hosts, you see this 15. Oh my gosh, this is brutal. I don't think that there's a way that Funk can get this game back to his favor. Now his natural is under fire. He's just earning as much money as the Zerg, but he has got no way to deal with this army. All these probes are gonna die, and even if the Ultralisk are not on full upgrades, they're shredding every unit. And that's GG from Funk. 1-1 after the second game. Fluidlogic gets the second game, and so we gonna see a third map here. Stay tuned and check in.